Don't ask me why my splits are gone again, okay? You want to ask me that? You ask that to live split. Now, I do have to let you know, as we get started here, I am using a new controller. It's not Joy-Cons anymore. I feel like this is the necessary step in my next evolution. But I've done a couple of off-camera runs when I got the time to practice. But the muscle memory is not there yet. It's not there yet. So it's going to be a little shaky. It's going to be a little bit inconsistent for a bit. But we got a race on Thursday. I think at some point we got to finish, you know, we got to be done with the Joy-Cons. So let's go through that. Let's pay that price now and reap the rewards later. Plus, we got all brand new splits. Limiters unlocked. I will say, I don't want to jinx myself, even though I don't believe in the concept. A lot of the rest of, like, the run is not as tight yet on this controller, but the BLJs do feel a lot easier. We even almost got Lakitu split there. New controller is true. It's true. But don't get excited. We got a little ways to go first, okay? Like, check this out. Couldn't do that on a Joy-Con. That probably saved us, I'm going to say about 10 seconds. We are no longer in the Joy-Con category. That is true. We're now Joy-Conless. I don't know if that has been, if that's been added yet. Watch this, watch this. Now watch this drive. Beautiful. Take me across, land me. That's muscle memory. That's just muscle memory right there. My muscle memory's all screwed up. But once the movement applies, it's over for you. You're over. I, like, remember my splits. As long as we're under, like, 225 here, we don't sweat it. We're going to be under 225. 214. You're the one who's out, Gabi. Out of his mind. We're not so different, you and I. What's the best line in Spider-Man 1? And why is it Willem Dafoe pumping poison gas into Tobey Maguire's nostrils and shouting, "Sleep"? Back to formula is pretty good. I'm something of a scientist myself. Don't tell Harry. I hunch. Don't. Alright. Why are you being so horny in chat? Why are you... I asked you for the best Spider-Man quote, and you gave me the line where Tobey Maguire got some hopium that Kirsten Dunst was attracted to him sexually. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy the movie on its own merits. I don't know why you gotta bring all this eroticism into it. I know I've told this before, but I saw Spider-Man 2 in theaters. Or sorry, I did see Spider-Man 2 in theaters, but I also saw Spider-Man 1 in theaters. As did many people. It had the highest opening weekend box office gross for like 7 years or something like that. Anyway, but that's not what you asked about. I was in 8th grade, and I was so upset that Peter Parker didn't accept MJ's offer of romantic intent. There's no way that's working, man. Like, when he's in the cemetery at Norman Osborn's grave, and, you know, Mary Jane comes up to him and is like, you know, something, only a friend, Peter Parker, and then he's like, that's all I have to give. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Isn't that like the whole reason you became Spider-Man in the first place? This is a little bit of a practice run here. New controller problems. But then in the second movie, like, I went through all that trauma, and then in the second movie, they're just dating. Like, who directed it? J.J. Abrams? You're gonna laugh at me for this. I know people talk about how small your hands have to be to find the Joy-Cons comfortable. I feel like my hand has to be huge in order to hit everything I have to hit here. Like, to do left and right on the camera stick feels like impossible. It's like, how big is your thumb to accomplish that? Okay, we made it. I don't have, like, little baby hands. I got normal hands. I got normal wrists, too. I'm sure that's probably going to be the next question. OMFG. That's the rare outside joke. This isn't the end of Thwomps. What the hell am I doing, man? Where are we going? It's just a practice run. It's a little practice run. You playing Elden Ring next week? It's 10 days away, right? 10 days till Elden Ring? Yeah, I'll play. I'm so excited for the Twitch meta to be dominated by a game I'm actually probably going to enjoy watching for the first time in like a year. Holy cow. It's been so long, man. Unlike GTA RP, I loved watching Dan play GTA RP. The average person, not so much. You didn't like Among Us? We've talked about my thoughts on Among Us. I think Among Us, if you have a group where, like, you vibe with, that's great. I would not say it was my favorite game to watch other people play on Twitch, just because, like, if I'm watching for, like, a person's personality, it just annoys me, like, when they have something to say, but 9 other people are like, I have to talk first. +2? I mean, many people are saying it. New controller? Who dis? Well, this is like 2 minutes slower than like my normal time here, but that's okay. We're just treating this as a practice for now. Have you watched Town of Salem? Oh, you mean like Among Us, but with the low-res graphic patch? No, the actual answer is I haven't. But I know what it looks like. I also like, and this is more of like a narcissist problem, but I don't like being in Apollo's chat during Among Us because my memery gains no purchase. Instead, like, it's all freaking like Sherlock Holmes wannabes that are like, oh my god, did you see what Junkyard did? He did a little stutter step when he came out of admin. And I'm like, I just, like, most Twitch chats that I go to is just non-stop memery. But here is actually like 1,000 people playing like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego all at once. Which is fine. Obviously, like, some people are into it, but I was like, nah, man. That's why I like when Apollo plays Lost Ark, because I can go into his chat and be like, play PUBG. And then, like, there's like a, maybe like a 15% chance he responds to it. If he's playing Among Us, none of my bullshit is being tolerated at all. You already know that. Hold neutral? Not so bad. You already know the vibe. Yes, sir. Yo, tell me you're from New York without telling me you're from New York. Yo, Ak, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese, salt and pepper, ketchup, mayo on a roll. Yes, sir. You already know the vibe. Can't forget the Bev. You know I gotta cop that Airy. Yes, sir. Moments that will never leave my brain. Okay. Red Coin's new controller. That scares me. But we're gonna try regardless. Schmooth. We gotta do it. Not so... Dude, what the heck is the best he's ever been done? Simone? Every time. Every time. That's what... We don't Simone that anymore. That's Chloe Kim. We Chloe Kim that? My mistake. Still take it. When Super People returning? I'm happy that I have friends that, like, know what's good for me. Because, like, I would play Super People, like, once every 3 months for the rest of my life. And every time, probably be like, I forgot that this game's kind of ass. That's fine. But none of my friends and colleagues want to play it with me. Which is good. They're protecting me from myself. I guess we're doing it this way now. Probably not the fastest it could be done. I'm not too BR-pilled, okay? I'm just trying to recapture the glory of a bygone age. Also, I think the commentary when people play PUBG is better than the commentary in the average game played on Twitch. Now, the actual game itself is probably worse. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. But for me, the thing that made Battle Royale, I guess the commentary and entertainment value of a Battle Royale, for me, the thing that made it great is that there really was, even though this makes no sense from a POG standpoint, there was about 30 minutes in every single game where you were just running around picking up garbage off the ground. So there was a lot of talking. There was a lot of singing. Hold on, I'm pogged. A little smoother. I know we died once, but still. There's a little BM occasionally. A little BM occasionally. It was a different era. Singing on stream should be a crime. No, it was actually, like, very funny, though. Sending out an SKS, I can't get to sleep. New controller? I think this new controller is going to make us cracked at Bowser, personally. Like, I don't think you would see that kind of dive grab anywhere else. How could this happen to me? I think about the implications. Because your piss is on my lips. Because your piss, I can't resist. Because your piss is what I miss when I turn out the lights. It's so... Oh, man. Hall & Oates kind of goated, huh? They got some good ones. It's true. Rich Girl's a classic. I mean, I don't like hearing You Make My Dreams Come True because it only plays when the Toronto Maple Leafs score. So, like, when they play the Canucks, roughly 2 times a game. Your Kisses on My Lips, great song. Maneater, of course. Private Eyes, they're watching you. They see your every move. It's true. Who says no? That was a little close. He's cracked. He's insane. Love watching you makes me feel younger. Why? Because I reference artists your parents listen to, or because I'm referencing artists that you like as if they're still contemporary when actually they're from like 30 years ago. I guess it was fucked up. Is Hall & Oates is actually like, is more like 40 years ago, which is kind of crazy. But the lessons in those songs ring more true than ever. Watch out, boys. She'll chew you up. Women be shopping. Am I right or am I right? I don't know. I still think we're primed for another era of edgy comedy to come back. We've had so much wholesome comedy. I think we're ready for a new attitude era. A new Andrew Dice Clay that just, he says what we're all thinking. Isn't afraid to ruffle some feathers. Maybe like a Jim Brewer type. That's a genuine gold. You say this every 6 months? Yeah, and one time I'm gonna be right. Just like Peter Schiff calling for, you know, disproportionate returns for precious metals, including gold. He's been wrong for like 15 years in a row, but you know eventually it's gonna happen. One tap toad, one tap toad. I had a little bit too much there. No left side rocks, please. This is my impression of other speedrunners. Not me, though. He's insane. Okay, check this out. I didn't learn this last night, but I've seen it done. Let's modify our Elias Pettersson hockey stick technology. Okay, that's fine. Little time save for later. Something like this, okay? Something like this. How does that suit you? How does that suit you? How does that suit you? What the fuck? Improv movement. Oh, I'm out the damn door. Okay, hold on. Probably should have taken a second with the camera on that one. That's fine. I knew that wasn't working. Side flip me. Hit me parallel. No, you gotta double jump that. Forget the side flip, man. I can't believe we got it right the first time. Oh, he's insane? I'm dead? I'm so insane I died. I can do it. Don't even get me started. You know how many children's books I've been reading? I honestly believe I can do anything. I can beat my chest like a gorilla. Can you do it? No, wait, that's not how it goes. I'm a gorilla and I can beat my chest. Can you do it? I can do it. All right, maybe I can't do it. I'm a buffalo and I can shrug my shoulders. Can you do it? I can do it. I bonked? Sorry, it's good. It's good practice. I'm getting insanely great at just basically landing in the hole. Still green. Still PB pace, baby. We're about 3 minutes off here. That's, I mean, that's how you know it's practice. The difference between practice and a PB attempt is basically the performance. Hey, what the hell? I hit the wrong button. Okay, then. Okay, take 2, baby. Send me. We can make it back. Dude, this feels like the first time we played the game. This is way back. I think it's all camera tricks. That's how we got there on Thwomps. You just got to get the camera looking proper. I mean, I'll be honest. There's a part of me that's just like, oh, no, not the hockey stick. I failed the hockey stick too. What the hell? No, I gotta go back out here. Soft Lakitu skip. Soft Lakitu skip. That would have done it, man. You're honestly, Squeaks, can I get a ruling? If that had been the first time into the castle, would that have been a Lakitu skip? I'm waiting. Copium? Oh, shit. I thought it was pretty good, man. Still on pace? I can ask Malf, too. How do you feel, Malf? Do you think that would have counted as a Lakitu split? What the hell? Mario Cam C down is goated for this jump. Alright, I trust you. Zeneron, I trust you. That's not your fault. I was not perpendicular to the wall. What the hell? My god, he's right. He's cracked. Okay, he's done it. Nobody fails that 10 times in a row. No, I'm not gonna do 70 star, because, like, I know that 70 star, it's just practice, right? Like, you gotta practice, like, a lot, but that's a lot of things to practice. When I see Squeaks do 70 star, I'm like, man, there's so many tricks to learn that I have no concept of yet. Like, I don't even know what the levels look like. That seems like a pretty Herculean effort. I don't think I'm at that place in my life right now. Like, I think my first 70 star speedrun would probably take like 10 or 11 hours. Oh yeah, my splits. That's gonna be easy gold next time. Yeah, I deleted my splits, mostly because they weren't really right to begin with. We were running into some friction with live split. I gotta get used to this stick, man. Also, we're using a new controller, so we're, like, getting a better, this is a better baseline of, like, what's actually a reasonable comparison. Like, it's basically like they just gave Tiger Woods new golf clubs. Like, I wouldn't expect him to come out and win, like, the US Open right after he switched from Titleist to Nike or Callaway. You see, I know golf. So we're basically building ourselves some future golds here. Plus, the more you delete your splits, the more you PB. Which is true. That's pretty true. And people love a PB. Like, that's probably the best Phelps I've done on this split. I know golf uses Tiger Woods as a pro golf reference. He's the best to ever do it, so I don't see what's so wrong with that. Nailed it. Oh, sorry, I meant Jim Furyk. The people's golfer. He's so good in the Davis Cup. You see those schmoops? You're dating yourself picking Jim Furyk? Anybody that follows pro golf is probably dating themselves. Nobody wants to watch that shit, like, with a partner. I'm alive. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, I'll just chill or whatever. I'll just get some HP. Like, that's kind of my vibe right now. I'll just get exactly 1 coin. Oh, by the way, this is, I just prime you for this. This controller is not cut out for Tony Hawk yet. I know that this seems like, you know, I sandbagged. Like, genuinely, I failed Tony Hawk probably like 20 times in a row last night when I was off cam. All right, never mind. It's totally fine. What's going on with the music? Is this normal? Okay, I've been through the same problem that you're probably having. Occasionally, I'll have some packet loss to Twitch as a viewer. What the hell? And everything seems fine on the stream, except that it seems like the streamer is trolling me by playing like music that's bent to a minor key. And I always thought that it was because it was mostly happening when I watched Chib. I thought it was like Chib just listening to like bit shifted music because he's kind of like that sort of guy. And then later it happened when I was watching Dan, and I was like, Dan is not that sort of guy. So that's just an explanation of what happens when you get some lag to Twitch sometimes. You get a little music distortion. You have to turn off hardware acceleration in your browser settings? Really? I had no idea. If you turn off low latency mode, it won't happen? Oh, ew! Now you're back on like 2014 Twitch where you tell a joke and like 15 seconds later you see the laughs. Disgusting. Hold on, that might work. Stop wiggling. Okay, it's not gonna work. Robbed? The stick is a little wiggly. I gotta work on my stabilizers. Like, I should have gotten the Bowflex. Because I'm wiggling the stick too much. The Joy-Con stick is so rigid, like, it doesn't wiggle. It's basically like, you know... It's like using a barbell. Please just put me in the... Just put me through the door. I believe it's gonna work. I knew it was gonna work. Okay. I'm telling you, the BLJs are much easier on this controller. Like, I'm not saying I'm at mouth level BLJs, but like the Joy-Cons carry a BLJ-based penalty. Which it should surprise absolutely nobody. This looks like a good angle. Alright, well, never mind. It actually is. It's totally fine. Thank you for asking. Mouth's just kind of like, he's goated at BLJs. I don't know. It's the paradiddles, I think. I still gotta learn. Don't make fun of me. I still gotta learn the triple jump there. At least I'm doing like some quick double taps here. It's not as embarrassing as it was 2 weeks ago. I'm getting half decent at the pole skip too. Look, we're learning something. Now, I probably should not be riding this thing, but that's okay. Now, pole skip is big for me. I'll just, like, ground pound my way to the bottom of the level and then be thrown to my death, if that's cool with you guys. I lived! Okay, recover. Malf, are you going to be part of the race tomorrow? Are you going to make your racing debut? I mean Thursday, sorry. I forgot what day it was. I'm actually bad. I still love so much when Mario falls on his back, though. You know he's getting the wind knocked out of him. He's getting up like... I would like to join and come last. Honestly, I'm out of the 4 of us that have been doing them up to this point, I have the worst PB, and I've won 2 races. So I've come in 3rd, like a lot. There's hope, man, for sure. I had the exact same opinion, which was like, I told them, like, I will show up for the race, but I do realize that it's probably going to be like 2 hours of me getting my ass beat. And then they were like, don't sandbag. And then I won the first race, and they were like, see, that's why you don't sandbag. And then I lost the next 6 in a row. So I still feel like maybe I just got a little lucky on that first one. But I did win the final race we did 2 weeks ago, I think. Really? Really? Okay. I gotta stop. Like, keep it simple, stupid. What the heck? Mario 64 Golden Goblet? No disrespect to Dan. He has no shot right now, like, literally mathematically. And that's genuinely not a knock. It's just, like, math. How many years does Dan need? He doesn't need years. He just needs to dedicate some of the Isaac time on his stream to Super Mario 64. Top-down cam, too easy. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, though. I still think, this is unsolicited advice, but I still think Dan should do Pace Picante Super Auto Pets. We'll obviously reset, save, run it back. Sub 30 soon. You shut the freaking front door. Hey, Crack Dota, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Gorgeous Borges, thank you as well. I feel like embarrassed to be receiving praise for a 31-minute time, but that's okay. But I think Dan could do Pace Picante Super Auto Pets. It's a fun game. It goes, yeah. It goes so fast. And also, the pace is not hard because, like, ribbons would be nearly impossible. But just getting to level 3 with every unit, that's very makeable. That's just a to-do list. I like seeing Dan play different games than you. You know, he's played like 500 hours of Isaac in the last like 3 months. Oh, I guess I stopped playing so much Isaac, so that's still probably fair. That's a fair point. Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't believe. That's all right. We got to remember, we're not really worried about PB right now, like legitimate PB. We're rebuilding our muscle memory connections so that the possibility of a sub 22 is back on the table. We put together new muscle memory, new controller, which is better with BLJs. Put together the occasional Lakitu bomb clip. Put together new Bowser 2 movement. Add red coins on top. It's a recipe for very high variance right now, but it's also a recipe with a large enough sample size for a new PB. But it's going to take us some time to get there. Dude, bomb clip is so satisfying to see. Now, we were like pure garbage at Womps last time. Little castle movement. Burp, 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 burp. To be fair, you did leave. I did also fail cannonless 3 times. So fast, so fast. That's why I'm doing cannonless first this time. So at least if we miss on the first one, we could do Wild Blue. Wait, when did NL get a webcam? We got an official old head in the chat here. That's exciting. I started using a face cam, I think in June 2019. So it's been a bit. But there was, you know, there's like 8 years where I didn't use a face cam, so I understand. It's been 3 years already. Dude, I kind of like, I had a Matt Damon aging at the end of Saving Private Ryan moment. I saw someone post on Twitter. They were like, is there a way to download old Twitch VODs? Like VODs from way long ago, like 2017 or something. I was like, dude, 2017? That's not that long ago. Then I was like, holy shit. That's half a decade ago. That's crazy. This is the PUBG era. Don't hit me with the no VODs. And most of my content from that era is on YouTube because I've always ported it over to get that sweet double dip. So many other streamers. What the hell? We're like, nah, I'm too lazy to move it over, but I'll just keep them up in the archives because I'm sure I'll do it eventually. How did that work out for you? Turn camera before jump diving. You can land right on the ramp. I'll give it a try. It's all about movement, man. I bonked, but I think that's probably more your fault than mine. Dude, why are you swamping up here? Okay, perfect. The perfect smoky eye. No, okay, we bounced wrong vertex. Semi-perfect smoky eye. I'll take it. What have I done? Instantaneous. Beautiful. Owlless today? No, but not because we're not bereft of ambition. We have too many things that we're practicing right now. Bowser Touche movement, left side on Bowser 2, red coins, new controller. We got a few other things to conquer first. That's more like it. Honestly, that's a great Womps time. Minus 159. You're not going to see that too much, but okay. Beautiful movement. You can tell my stick is not quite aligned yet. I'm not used to controllers this big. That's what she said. The Office. You guys checked out that Office mobile game? The Office Somehow We Manage? I've got a 5-star Angela from accounting. It was one of my pulls from the free packs. I originally, when I first made my account, I got a 3-star Oscar, and I was like, look, that's okay. I got nothing against it, but I said, you know what? Fine, I'll make a new account. I obviously, like, if you can get a 5-star, like, Jim and a 4-star or better Pam, then you can combine them and get the Jim Pam hybrid. I would take a Michael Scott if anyone's offering them, but when I saw that I got an Angela 5-star, I was like, you know what? It's like a low-tier 5-star, but that's fine. It's pretty good for, like, building a starter team. But you run into so many Dwights, dude. Like, every deck you play against online is like a Dwight build. Like, get over it. I'm so sick of seeing Sheriff Dwight. Luckily, it depends on, like, how you've been building your relationships. But if you've given Angela gold level babies playing saxophone calendars in the last calendar week, then she actually doesn't get bodied by Dwight as bad as she would if you didn't give her that, but meta's kind of Toby focused right now. Yeah, that's how you know people, like, they don't stick to their principles. They'll just net deck whatever they can find. That's enough of that bit, though. That was good. Red coins, baby. Red coins. That felt wrong. I'm glad we bailed out of it. Skirt! 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 Give me a second platform dive. Okay, that's going to slow me down. This is not my muscle memory. We could have Chloe Kim that one for sure, but I'll take it. Better? Goombas are being haters right now. That's fine. I got a 5-star David Brent. That's region locked. That's not available. Honestly, I'm happy because like if I ever played anybody that was running like a Dwight and a Gareth deck in the same deck, I would probably uninstall forever. But sorry. I'm trying to delete it. Okay, coward strats. You got to admit, there's a little bit more confidence here than there used to be. That's not good. Hold on. Okay, it's still like a little slow. Not sure if you've noticed. Being alive kind of owns, though. That's like a pretty positive thing. Probably one of the better red coins I've done. Meh. Office characters tier list? No, I don't want to cultivate a millennial audience. That's why I'd like to announce my Euphoria characters tier list that's coming later this week. It's going to be a bit of a problem for me because I've never seen an episode of Euphoria. I gotta say that Zendaya, she's probably gotta be like #1 for me, because she's the only person on the show that I think I know. Twitter keeps serving me trending topics about another member of the cast who I believe is named Sydney Sweeney. She plays Cassie, according to chat. That's all I know. Except I also know how much her insane 4 a.m. beauty routine costs because I clicked on a trending topic and entered my social security number. Help. You won't believe it? I didn't believe it. I was like, whoa, that's like more than I thought. I don't remember how much it was, though. How much, though? You gotta click. That's how they get you. You gotta click. This dude's boinged out of his damn gourd right now. Do you see that? I just snatched the stars right out of his talons. I'll take it. This is actually a pretty good run. Can you move your cursor? I wouldn't dare now because I feel like my hands are locked in a beautiful position on the controller. I don't want to change it. Great movement. Jump out of it. Clean. That's clean. That was gold until I late split, but you know what? That's fine. Just more time saves for later. That means this was going to be gold. Maybe not no matter what, but... NL, I watched No Country for Old Men. There's a gold. And I don't understand the appeal. Can you explain? Well, Javier Bardem plays one of the most disquieting and menacing villains in cinema history. That's a big appeal, for sure. It's a tense thrill ride. Woody Harrelson's in it. That's pretty pog. Josh Brolin's in it. That's pretty pog. Tommy Lee Jones is in it. You know, I could take it or leave it, but... It is a great movie. Do a Tommy Lee Jones impression? Okay. This is my happy face. Yep. Does he say yep? I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. If you didn't kill your wife, You might be a redneck. It's actually, this joke is that it's Jeff Foxworthy now. This is a bad impression. I don't sound like Tommy Lee Jones, so how am I supposed to do an impression of Tommy Lee Jones? I'm doing hockey stick this time. We gotta pick our battles, okay? What a jump. What a jump. Minus 7 minutes and 35 seconds. Holy cow. This is the greatest run in history. Wait, is that what I'm down? Oh, you piece. Is that what I'm down for my PB, or is that what I'm down versus the world record? That's the world record? Okay, so we got a good shot at the world record here then. That's not great. I'll live with that. What about getting the star? I don't play 17 stars. The category's too easy. I don't want to be accused of farming simple dopamine, low-hanging fruit. You're actually so lucky. And you fucked up my camera while you're at it. Like, I forgive you. It's not your fault. Stu really do be slow as molasses when he's walking with nips, huh? The hell? You know what? Easy gold later. Easy gold later. Swim me. We lost a minute on Mips? What? What do you think is the best Samuel L. Jackson movie? I would say probably Captain Marvel, #1. Followed by The Hitman's Bodyguard's Wife. But I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this. Pulp Fiction? I haven't seen it. Is it better than Black Snake Moan? Or The Avengers 2, The Age of Ultron? Because for me, it was between Captain Marvel and The Age of Ultron for like what was going to be the #1 best Samuel L. Jackson movie. He wasn't in The Age of Ultron? I don't buy that. I don't believe that. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, Schmoovman a little cursed. That's fine. We'll recover. Get a little bit of that. He is in Triple X, The Rise of Xander Cage. He plays a no-nonsense CIA agent that tells Xander Cage he has to choose between federal prison or doing some extrajudicial work for the United States government. And I am happy to report he chose wisely and went to prison. He said, "Fuck you, Samuel L. Jackson. I might be a felon, but I still have rights. Take me away." That's what we call recovery. That's what we in the business call the sweetest recovery you're ever gonna see. No, I didn't have the 2-tap. I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid. You had the 1-tap that one. I didn't look at my remaining HP. That's fine. We learn. Okay. At least we didn't do a Simone, sorry, a Chloe Kim there. At least we didn't do a Chloe Kim there. That's why we practice. Look at that, like that's new. Getting that twice in a row is like, I swear, that has never happened to me before. Quick little jump up the top. You can make it. You can make it. You can, what the? You could have made it. In my opinion, you could have made that. I was dodging IRL there. Was I still in frame? Help. This is not good news. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. That's all right. It happens. I told you. What did I tell you last time? I told you this controller's not built for left side yet. I gotta get better stick control. Everybody said sandbagging, sandbagging, as I executed the perfect Tony Hawk. Psycho camera, that's fine. I'll psycho cam. I'm not afraid. This is too psycho. Never mind, it's fine. That's great. Actually, I feel so much more confident doing this. What the hell? He made it. I know you can't believe your eyes. You can do that? We don't quote Owl City here, okay? I'll just fall off the whole map, if that's cool with you guys. I'll just do all of Bowser 2 over again. I'm alive. Told you. How about that? Give me one of these, take me back to full health. Little dive technique. We do have 7 lives, that's pretty good. It's good practice. Nobody makes that 4 times in a row, so don't cry. Dive up. Work on your movement practice. That's fine. Honestly, I just wanted a second chance. He's up. That's like that's a 1 cycle. My God, he's done it. Just mash. Mash like your life depends on it. And that is my YouTube tutorial for how to practice Bowser 2 10 times for the price of 1. I'm too far. I'm in a perfect position, actually. That's my triple collateral on free-for-all. I'm alive. I'm dead as hell. I fell off the map. Dude, all I'm thinking right now, we're gonna get so many PBs. We're actually gonna PB like 10 times this week. Don't insult me. I'm not gonna get a game over. I'm not gonna die on Bowser with full health 6 times. I might reset is way more likely because I'm about to restart the entire run here, but I do want to get some BLJ dopamine if possible. Like to reinforce those BLJs. Honestly, I think you should just crush me. I keep saying like regression before progression, but we've been saying that for so long. At some point, we need some progression. Last 4.5 minutes. Oh, Bowser 2? That's fine. We make that up on Bowser 3. Easy. Easy. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. New controller, it takes time. You know what? It's like getting a new pair of running shoes. That's not the right button. It's like getting a new pair of running shoes. You gotta break them in. Your feet are gonna hurt for a little bit. You're gonna have shin splints. Eventually, they feel like they're a part of you. That's new. That's new. That's new. Nailed it. Shin splints, don't monka-ass shin splints. They're not that bad. I used to get them all the time when I ran. The only time they seem to be that bad is when they're a viable excuse to dodge the draft for the Vietnam War. +2, +2. Thank you, thank you. Oh wait, that was Bone Spurs. Sorry, that was Bone Spurs. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't know if anybody in chat thinks they're a badass. I would 100% dodge the draft. Oh, I need to be on Mario Cam. You're absolutely right. I would not. How would you do it? I don't know. I'd have to, like, I'd go to, like, Life Pro Tips or something and find one. Find a way. But, like, I'm telling myself, like, I think my days of possibly being drafted are pretty close to being over, right? Like, I'm 33. I think I'm at 33 with, like, modern demographics. I'm probably still eligible. But, like, after, like, 36... My BLJs. Plus you are bald. Whoa, we're in. Look at that. Alright, I'll just be honest. I don't think I looked at the screen one single time there. I was just glancing at chat, trying to figure out if I was going to get drafted. If we got invaded by a hostile enemy force, I would probably sign up, I think. It depends, though. I'll be honest, like... I mean, if we got invaded by, like, Sweden, I might just be like, let's see how this shakes out. Whoever wins this one, I think I could be content. I'm not answering any questions about other specific countries. Unless I would be content. Then why would we attack? I don't know. Maybe you're like, oh, we want Elias Pettersson to come home to Malmo. And I would be like, you can't have him. He's a Vancouver Canuck for life. And they'd be like, ugh. Pettersson's neck won't fit through customs. He does have a long neck. It's true. Look at that. We still got it. So clean. Ain't nobody slick as me. I'm just so fresh, so clean. I love when he gets flat. He's just so flat, so clean. I love when you... What if Iceland invaded? I would like to bring over some parts of Icelandic life and not others. Like, I would love if our buildings were, like, more colorful. Like, they were all, like, red wood buildings. But I don't want to pay $55 for, like, a hamburger. So I'm, like, kind of torn on where I would stand there. I wasn't even looking at it. You know what? We made it here. Let's just not even, let's reset but save the splits, and then we can get one more reset in here. That's a sensible idea. That way we have time to fit in one more run. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
Yo, these early splits are kind of insane though.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
Did you see Belgium approved a 4-day work week? Honestly, what's it like to live in a country that's content to have its most famous person be the guy who invented the saxophone? I think we should crank it. I think we should move to a 6-day work week. This is a real chance to put a distance between Canada and Belgium. We've been neck and neck for so long, across so many different metrics, we could leave them in the dust now. This is like me during my Sam Yo 80s rock ride today, when there was a 90-second climb out of the saddle with Phil Collins' studio on. I was like, I hope you're ready to get dusted on this leaderboard, because this song belongs to me. Look at that, flawless. They beating your ass in the QRTs. That's fine. I can live with that. That's what they're for, honestly. Twitter, if Twitter wants to actually stop toxicity, they need to delete the QRT functionality. That's where like the maximum amount of cyberbullying takes place online right now. The ratio of like sharing quote retweets to like toxic quote retweets is gotta be like 1 to 50. Help. Help. My castlish movement. My castlish movement. Why don't you handle this ratio? Gotta look at the screen. That's true. That's one thing I should learn for the speedrun. I gotta look at the screen. Not everybody has to look at the screen, but until I master it, I gotta look at the screen. I believe in canonless. Help. Just to the right of the median line. There you go. Are you jealous Facebook might shut down in Europe? Yeah, honestly, one of the good things about the internet recently, and there haven't been that many, but one of the good things about the internet is everybody kicking the shit out of Facebook as more and more bad news comes out of the company. I'm definitely having a good time with that. I recognize that this is just something they put in their 10K that's like, you know, possible risks to the business is like, you know, due to Europe's weird fetish for people having control of their own data, we might have to shut down. So the odds of it actually happening are like very low. But a man can dream. I'm gonna become the Joker. Facebook's Instagram is still popular. Yeah, but like at some point, like, what, I mean, I'm not trying to like make this too investor pilled. I just hate the company itself and all of their products. But like, at some point, how can they grow? All of their products have been exposed to everybody else on planet Earth. Everybody like under the age of 40 fucking hates Facebook, and many people consider it like complicit in the downfall of Western media literacy. It's my bad on the split there. The Metaverse? I don't know. That's not for me to say. Look at that, though. That's for me to play. The Metaverse has got to be a lot better than taking meetings while Mark Zuckerberg collects rings on a jet ski. That's all I'm saying. What the heck? What is going on? Hey, come here. 0 frame star skip incoming? What the hell? I have several friends working on the Metaverse for Facebook, and I swear they do nothing but shit on it. The Metaverse... Look, so I buy into, like, one of the 70 theses that the Metaverse requires to actually reach, like, some kind of critical mass. I didn't move my camera. Let's try that again with a moved camera. And the thesis I buy into is that increasingly over time... people tend, at least, you know, over my lifetime, tend to spend more and more time online and may start to put more stock, or maybe not more, but as much stock into, like, their digital identity as their real-world identity. I can kind of cross my eyes and look like 30 years down the road and be like, yeah, I could see that to an extent. Everything else that's like... You're gonna work from home, but you're gonna strap on a VR headset and play ping pong in a virtual office? I'm like, maybe, but I don't see it. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe I don't have to see it, but like... It is fair to say, like, I was thinking about this in the shower today. How quaint is it that, like, if you... wanted to, like, the way advertising, at least on television, worked in, like, the 1970s, you would watch TV on, like, a Wednesday and see an ad for a product and then be like, oh, this weekend we have to go to Sears and buy that product. That's crazy to me. But if you had told someone back in the 70s, that's like, hey, you know, you see that Craftsman wrench that you just saw an ad for? You could just take a little computer out of your pocket, hit a button, it will automatically draw the money out of your bank account, and then it'll show up at your house 36 hours later. People would be like, do you know how insane that would be? That's so many things have to change. I mean, they have to have distribution centers everywhere. We gotta have so many trucks on the road, which means we gotta have more roads. But it did happen eventually. But where I think some people that, like, are way too Kool-Aided on this stuff go is they go like, well, a lot of modern society would have seemed like science fiction to people 50 years ago. That's true, but that doesn't mean that your bad idea is necessarily going to be like dogma in 2035. There's also a lot of things, like if you had told somebody in 1970 that we, like, all eat sandwiches made of human shit for lunch to solve, like, the global food crisis, they would have been like, that sounds kind of shitty. And that shit never came true. There's like I don't know what the bias is. It's like a survivorship bias, right? Like, you only see the things that exist now and then you backwards rationalize, like, whoa, people 50 years ago would have thought this was impossible, ergo, everything that people think is impossible now is gonna happen. I think that's a little... I mean, I don't think that's how rhetoric works, but what do I know? What do I know? So anyway, that's how I feel about the Metaverse. Also, I don't want any shit strapped to my face. I already got glasses and headphones, man. I'm full. If I was, like, in an RPG, my accessory slots are both occupied. I can't fit another device. I don't want to have to take off my glasses to go into the Metaverse. Also, I don't want to have to use, like, a Facebook ID for anything. Basically, if your company is owned by Amazon, I will tolerate it if I really want to use the service. Your company is partnered with Google to allow logins with your Google account, sure, you know? It is tied up, like, everywhere, and I think that's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. But if your product has a Facebook login and that's the only way you can actually interface with it, I'm okay using the second best in class. Not everybody has to agree with that, even though they all do. He's done it. He's bonked. Okay. That's fine. Please long jump that? Excuse me, I was watching Squeaks' 16-star tutorial, and he said it's a jump dive. That one was going nowhere.
Mamma mia!
That's jump die. So true, so true. No, there is no reset. I warned you in advance. This is practice. This is new controller plus new route. Like, we got a lot of muscle memory to bake into the old noodle here. And that's okay. I'm willing to do the work. Plus, I just, you know, it's nice to have some banter that's not related to breakfast cereals. I made it. I don't know when to get off of this thing with this psycho camera angle. I'm zapped. I'm zapped 2 times. Yeah, my man, he's off the Joy-Cons now. I'm focusing. I'm focusing. Okay. Why don't you just long jump that? 2 long jumps. I don't understand what that means. So as a result, I'm going to stick to my existing fucked up muscle memory. And I'm going to fall off the edge! You can't just say long jump, okay? I need, like, the long jump has to have a location associated with it. And if you say there, honestly, I give mods 30 seconds, it's martial law. For 30 seconds, if anyone tempts fate, send them. 600 seconds. Drop me. To the next platform? There's a coin down there. You gotta get the coin at the bottom. We'll just wait this one out. No, don't burn me! Don't burn me! You know what? Let's just pretend we didn't game over there. Look, I'm not worried about the integrity of this speed run. Zoms for the moms. I do like Zoms, but honestly, I feel like we need to let the game die a bit so that we can resurrect it again. Because we ran into some heavy competition yesterday. Like, I was stunned at the amount of spinners. Usually there's like 2 spinners a game. There were like 1,000 spinners yesterday. Excuse me? Don't let it happen again. Okay. Say, why don't you just do 1 extra long jump? Okay. So you're thinking that what would be better is a long jump into this. That's not where the thing is. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go back a second. Explain to me in plain text what we do, what you think we should do here. Watch Apollo's route. Why don't you just tell me what he does? We're all here. Long jump right to where the coin is exactly. What the hell? That's way easier. Squeaks, what the hell? You lied to me. Is it because you're scared that I'm getting so good at 16 star? You knew your world record was not going to last any longer? Is that what it was? That's wrong! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! No way the long jump's consistent. That's true. It's worked 100% of the time that I've tried to use it, though. I gotta stop diving, man. Never mind, it totally worked. That one throw almost made me open up zoms. What the hell? Do it? No, I like the second act of the game. Like, boing through to Bowser 2 is the most perfect section of gameplay ever created. You're 5 minutes behind PB? Yeah, no kidding. Who cares? Shoot! Shoot! I don't understand. Why doesn't the streamer just PB? Any ask? Can we get some wolves check in the chat, please? Any askers? Oh, split me, split me. No, I have to skip this split because this is illegitimate. But we can at least get split times for our previous ones. Oh god, what have I done? Sandland. Okay, here we go. We're ready. Wait, no, this one's gonna be wrong too because Sandland also includes the Castleish movement. But we can skip this split at the end, and then everything from Lava Land will be efficient. Man does 3 runs a day, wonders why he doesn't get better. Chat watches 3 runs a day and wonders why he doesn't PB every day. It's crazy. This, honestly, it makes me so sad. And I don't think this is Gen Z. I think this is millennial behavior. It's like, what? Every time you do things is not the best you've ever done it, then I don't want any part of it. Adulting is so hard. Sometimes the road to the top of the mountain of success is rocky. It's turbulent. Sometimes sometimes you wake up. You're 10 times better at something than you were yesterday. And sometimes you're no longer 8 years old anymore. And you recognize that some things worth doing, they take a while. They take a little bit of practice. And that's okay. Look at that, new PB incoming. Here he goes worshipping the Zoomers again. I'm only giving the Zoomers this much credit because of the fact that the Zoomers also take a lot of... They've moved into... And this is the natural, order of things. They've moved into the position that millennials were in, where, like, all of society's problems were blamed on them. Now we've pivoted. We place a lot of that rightfully at the hands of the baby boomers, I suppose. Headline antagonism. That's a good way to describe it. There's no real reason, like, if you hate Zoomers right now, honestly, like, you're either a teacher or a big loser. Because, like, why are you interacting with, like, so many people... I'm in here now. That are, like... without being rude, they don't have that much influence on society yet. They're in their teens or early 20s. They're just getting started. If you're like, oh, I'm so sick of Zoomers. They haven't even done anything yet. Like... Just chill out. At least give him a chance to, like, fuck some stuff up. We made it? That's how I felt when I was a millennial, for sure. Well, I mean, I still am a millennial. But when millennials got more of the hatred instead of most of the pity or disdain, you'd be like, yeah, 22 years old. And they'd be like, why are millennials having kids? And you're like, bro, I'm 22. Fuck it. I was in high school like 4 years ago. Chill out. I can't believe it. Well, we're busy saving the world right now. We just elected Obama. So pretty soon, all of our problems should be behind us. Okay, you just go like this. I'm in, I'm up. Okay, you know what? You missed, then you do a wild blue style hockey skip. No! This is a disaster, man. Burp, 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 burp. One life until zombs. Actually true. Actually true. Alright! Going offline! Slash marker.